welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Deb and this is Learn with Mr. Deb. I'm going to do another lesson today. This lesson is going to be on business studies, particularly for those students who are doing public limited companies. So the first thing we're going to start with is give you a definition of what a public limited company is. Then we're going to look at some key information and give you some benefits and give you some drawbacks of a public limited company. So before I start, I just thought I'll tell you that a public limited company is not the same as the public sector. It's a common misconception that students have when they get public sector mixed up with public limited company. The public sector are organisations which are run by the government, paid for by taxpayers. However, a public limited company is a type of ownership that is able to sell shares to the public, which is why it's called a public limited company, through the stock exchange. Now, whether that's the London Stock Exchange or the American Stock Exchange, it's able to sell these shares on a stock exchange. Some key information: a public limited company has the letters PLC, which obviously stands for Public Limited Company, after their name. There's a minimum number of 2 shareholders, whereas in a private limited company, obviously it's 1 shareholder. The minimum number of directors is 2. Again, in a private limited company, the minimum number of directors is 1. They must have £50,000 worth of share issue or share capital to start the organisation off. They must have a qualified company secretary to start the business off. The share value will go up or down dependent on how well the company is performing. So if the company is doing particularly well, for example, Amazon during the coronavirus period has been doing particularly well, so therefore as a consequence their share price has also increased in value. The key benefits that I can talk to you about: one benefit is they're able to access large sums of money, i.e. bank loans, because they are a public limited company. Because they're reputable, a lot more banks are going to give them that share capital. They're going to have access to that money if they have public limited company after their name. Is seen to have a better reputation amongst the public, amongst other businesses, because they have the PLC after their name. And they can raise large sums of money, and a lot of these public limited companies do, because what they will do is make shares available. They'll dilute some ownership of the company, make the shares available, and once shares are available, they can sell them onto the London Stock Exchange. However, there are some drawbacks. Drawback number 1 is flotation on the stock exchange isn't cheap. You have to have £50,000 worth of share capital available. Because the shares are available to anybody and everybody, it's therefore responsive to takeovers. If a competitor wants to come in and buy shares, large proportion of shares, the business will potentially get taken over. And the last thing is, all finance information or all information about the business is available readily to the public, which means that if you're a competitor and want to find out more information about profitability or just how well the company's performing, you can find that out through the company's website. So the definition is it's a business ownership that's owned by shareholders through selling shares on the London Stock Exchange or any stock exchange. The key information obviously is that you have to have £50,000 worth of shares, you have to have a qualified company secretary, and the value of the shares will go up or down depending on how well the company is performing. That is a public limited company. Hopefully that's been beneficial and given you some background to what a public limited company is. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or any queries, please write into the comments box. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any further questions, please write in the comments box. Have a great day. Thank you.